and it is my great pleasure to introduce Jill Carr-Harris. Jill, I've known Jill a very long time, 25 years approximately, and we had children of a similar age, so we spent a lot of time together talking about children and spirituality and nonviolence and education. And so I consider Jill an enormously inspiring friend. But a few things about Jill professionally. So Jill is from Toronto, but has lived much of her life in India, although coming back here occasionally for various periods of time with different projects. Jill has been involved with Ekta Parishad with her partner Rajagopal for many years, has been an active member of Ekta Parishad, which it's very difficult to summarize the work of Ekta Parishad because Ekta Parishad is a grassroots people's movement, but as one of the very few movements that has really embodied Gandhian principles of nonviolence, nonviolent social change. Jill has personally founded many different kinds of women's groups to help Dalit women, landless women, women needing housing and help. And just a couple of other little stories about Jill. So Jill has worked with the UN in India, and she's also someone who, when there was the tsunami in Sri Lanka, dropped everything and went to Sri Lanka to help people with housing. Jill has, I went to India with Jill, tried for 10 years to get me to come to India so I would participate in one of the yatras of Ekta Parishad, and I finally did it. And, Jill was quite comfortable sleeping on the road with other people. Jill is phenomenally humble, but with enormous leadership capacity. She is the co-founder of the Women's Grassroots organization in India. She is the director of the International Gandhian Institute for Peace and Nonviolence in India. She is the lead coordinator for the current Jai Jagat campaign, which she will talk about, which is the current yatra happening with Ekta Parishad and has an enormous international scope. And she is taking a pause periodically to finish her doctorate. So she's been thinking about all of this and writing about it and coalescing her ideas. And we very much look forward to reading those. So we are very lucky and privileged to have Jill Carr-Harris with us today. She's a friend, she's a scholar, she publishes, she's an activist, she lives very close to the grassroots. So with that, Jill, my friend, I'm delighted to introduce you and look forward to hearing your insights.